Okay, what is up, people? Smithers to the motherfucking R, here today to give you Rozen Maiden 2013, episode 5 motherfucking review. Okay. Let me just start off by saying this. When I first reviewed the series, go back to episode 1 if you really want to. It's in Rozen Maiden playlist or fucking maybe a link in the video, I don't know. You could tell I really fucking hated this shit. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't like it. But I decided I'd give it a second chance because of a recommendation I got. I'm fucking loving it. I am. I'm actually loving the shit out of this fucking anime. But I will say something right now. This will probably be the only time I'll ever say this shit. Thank God they skipped the fucking fight. Yeah. I said it. As you can tell, if you look at the episode 1 review, I really don't like the fighting in this anime. I think this anime would do just fine without the fighting. Like you've seen the fighting. You know, it's rose petals and fucking feathers. No, bro, no. You don't do that shit. You don't do that shit. Oh my god. But you guys get what I'm saying, right? In it's confirmed fact that all it is rose petals and feathers hitting each other with some gusts behind them. I mean, no, bro, no, that isn't fucking a fight. That ain't a fight, bro. That ain't a fight. We've all seen real fights, or at least I hope you have. If you haven't seen real fights yet, watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Watch One Piece. Watch motherfucking Bleach. The first arc or the end of the Iranka arc. Watch that shit. Oh, I got one. Read Seven Deadly Sins. I got another one. Watch Naruto. Those are, well, the first part of Naruto. Yeah, and a couple moments in Naruto Shippuden. But that's it. That's fucking Nate. There are other things, of course. Toriko and all that shit. But no, this shit can't do fighting. It just can't. I'm sorry, bro, but I'm sorry, whoever's watching this, if you're a really big fan of the series, but I'm a fan too. But at the same time, no, bro. It's feathers and rose petals. You cannot deny that motherfucking fact. Oh my god, fucking stutter. Hell no. Fuck it. Okay, let's get into the review of this episode. Well, it's gonna be more like a quick summary. Okay, the first scene, Jin, he gets a fucking package, and it's one of those, it's the continuation of the How to Build a Doll kit. And, of course, Shinku, the fifth doll, tells Jun, what is he? She tells him not to open the package, and we learn later that's because it could be a trap. But then, things get even more complicated as, let's describe this dude's workday. He went to work. He's friendly with the woman, of course. Hell yeah, and of course they're surprised about how well her outfit went because of his advice, and so everybody else is gonna want his advice too. Hell to the yeah. Thank God. Thank you, God. That's what I want. Cause I mean, that's the side of this shit I really like. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit with the first doll, that was good ass shit too. Oh my god. But mostly Jun's life, to my opinion, that could have been an anime all alone. It would have been a sad, deep anime about bullying and overcoming your bullying and making friends and all that shit. That would have worked. But with the dolls, it still doesn't change it that much. I mean, it changes it a little bit, but at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? Because, I mean, the dolls, in my opinion, they're there, and they got their own story. And then Jin also has his own side story, and I really like the way that those work out. I mean, the Rozen Maiden story is actually kind of interesting. It intrigues me. Jun's story, I fucking love. I love that shit. bullied kid finding a girl. Fuck, I love it. I love it. Rozen Maiden doll thing. It, I like it, but I'd much. But if it was all about Jun, I wouldn't be disappointed. Just saying, just saying. But the thing about, well, that was basically his day, and so now tomorrow he's gonna go meet up with this girl, and they're gonna possibly have a first date. I know. It's just going to the dude her play area, but at the end of the day, who knows what could happen after that? I'm hoping it turns into a date. That's what I'm hoping for. Fuck. I like this dude Jun. I like him. I feel for him. Besides that, and I'll talk about it right now. The fight scene between the dolls, the first and the fifth, just like episode one, except I'm happy that they somewhat skipped it. Yes, I am so happy for that. Because you saw those rose petals and flowers on the ground, that would have been like a 5 minute like scene of just roses and petals flying around, rose petals and feathers flying around the room. And to be honest, I kind of don't really want to see that. But then we basically get a gist of what they're doing after the battle's over, and they're like sitting back to back, and they're all like mad and shit, and they're insulting each other. Hell yeah, the insults are funny shit. I liked a couple of them. Hell yeah. Shit. But then we see what they do, and it's basically feathers shoot with a gust of wind behind it. Rose petals shoot with the gust of wind behind it. Smash. Like wind blows back. Jun flying backwards. And fucking my thumbnail. This dude, he done low. What's with all these fucking rose petals and feathers? Dude said the shit. Dude said it, boy. Fucking the dude said it. Ha! Oh my god. I wish I could talk louder, but people are sleeping, and so I gotta be somewhat quiet. And now, let's get to the point of the story, which I really enjoyed. And it was the first one in her story, because basically she goes out to find out who winded her. Yeah, who winded her. Yeah, because wind and wind, apparently they're spelled the same exact way. Fuck it, why not? Shit. So that would explain my confusion with the first one, but technically speaking, it also did say to wind or not to wind. So technically speaking, it did say that, but the word was wind. Fuck it. But what I will say though, oh my god, is that story, I loved it. It was about this little girl, and she had some type of disease, and so she knew that she was going to die, and that ended up being, and she was waiting for death. She was tired of waiting, knowing how she's going to die already. That's some real shit. I mean, it's like she gets it. I mean, she could either stay alive for a couple more months and then die of the disease, or she can die now with less pain and less suffering. Me personally, don't matter how painful the death is, because all that comes after that is nothing. I mean, I kind of get where she's coming from though, because her dad's a workaholic, and I can relate with that a lot with my mom. But her story, I really enjoyed it. And of course, the first doll, when she came in there, she thought the little girl, M-E-I, or Megumi. It's weird. She calls her M-E-I, but then she says Megumi and shit like that. Fuck it, I butcher fucking Japanese names. Fuck it. But then, this is when shit got. What would be the word? What would be the word? Deep as shit. Basically, she says, put on this ring. It'll drain all your life force. And then when she's like, finally, you're my angel. Of course, the bitch was a little crazy too. I don't know. Yeah. The bitch was mad crazy. Yeah, she was. Let's be honest. She was waiting for an angel of death to kill her, and every night apparently she'd keep her window open so that the angel of death could come in and steal her little by little. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. What I will say though is that, of course, she didn't give her the ring because she actually liked her. That was the problem. And so, of course, she ran away. And you've seen this little doll lifting up a briefcase and trying to go with it and then collapse. That was some funny ass shit. But it was also emotional. It was like comedy, but at the same time, it was emotional. And I really enjoyed that scene. But then this is when stuff got where it should be. Of course, me chases after her and catches her and brings her back. And then there's like a time where, of course, the first doll, fuck her name. I'm trying to remember. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. I know they said it like 4 or 5 times, but I forgot it. But she sees her life and she understands her, and so she decides that she's gonna give her the ring. And how she gave her the ring, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of weird. By weird, I mean a lot of people could construe this as very stupid. Me, I kind of liked it because I knew what it was. They were basically having a wedding, and at the same time, that's some dumbass shit. It is. We can't lie. A woman, a young girl, and a doll having a wedding, so that the ring will kill her. But I enjoyed it because I was not looking at it from that side, like I do with the fights. I looked at it from the good side, and from if I was that doll, if I was that little girl, or some shit, or if I was no, fuck that shit. I'll take that. Oh god, I can't take that shit back. I just said I wanted to be a little doll or a little girl. Fuck it, shit happened. No, I don't want to become a little doll or a little girl. But fuck it. Let's just say this. I like the scene. And then she puts on the ring, and she falls back. And of course, they're doing like the what's it called? Like, till death do us part, in sickness and health. And she was like, well, only in sickness. I'm like, damn. That hit me. And then she put on the ring, and then, of course, she died or something like that. I'm not really exactly sure. 100%. Because when she fainted, in came the 7th. Crazy ass bitch. Oh my god, the bitch crazy. She walking like the fucking exorcist or some type of fucking grudge creature or some shit on her back, legs, and head turned around. Like, no. Scared. She still scares the shit out of me. She's a crazy ass bitch. She's crazy as shit. She has the white thorn, so that's how I knew that she was a mastermind. Because at first I was thinking that it was the first that was a mastermind. But then I realized, no, it was the 7th. Because of this episode. So she's the 7th, and she announced herself. She's the youngest. She's the craziest, of course. And probably the most deadly. And she uses white thorns, and she picks her, and of course she wraps around the doll in her body. And then using the white thorns, somehow takes her soul into her dimension. And then, of course, she goes back, and we get more information about the mirror shield and how it connects to other worlds, and shit. I'm like, okay, fuck it, why not? But that's not what really got me. It was, why didn't the first say anything about this? I could get pride, but I would have enjoyed it a lot more if she would have actually said something. But it would have been a little out of character, but she would have been asking her sister for help because the 7th is fucking crazy, and we gotta get this fucking little girl's soul back, and that type of shit. And of course, there are only 6 days left until Shinku will vanish. Because she can't stay in this world forever. So she's waiting for the right time for the end field inside fucking reflective objects like the mirror to open, so to say. But that scene when Megumi or Mai was getting taken and her soul was being whisked away. Like whisked away. I liked that. Not saying I liked her soul getting whisked away, hell no. That was fucked up. I liked the sense of emotion that was behind it. I mean, even though they just met, I don't know. It seemed kind of at the same time over the top because they literally just met and they've only spent like a day together. And it's even weirder why Shinku would say next 6 days when technically speaking, the doll has been there for Chu, and then she came back to the house on the second night. So I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But I will say that at the end of the day, it was a really enjoyable fucking episode. I liked it. I could go deep as shit, but instead of that, I'm just gonna say this. Would you rather know how you're going to die and choose your death, or know how you're going to die and wait for it? Fucking simple ass fucking question. Comment the fuck down below what you would do. Also, please comment down below what you thought of this fucking episode. Please, please, please. And if you like the video, click the like. If you disagree with me, hit dislike. Fuck it, why not? Still lets me know it's like, okay, you watched my video, you seen this part, click dislike because you didn't agree with me. I accept that. Like, you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. Just like sometimes I don't agree with people, people are obviously not going to agree with me. With that being said, Smithers are giving you. Oh fuck! I forgot to rate it. Ah shit! Okay, I'll give this episode. I'll give it an 8. Yeah, it was a good episode overall. The fight scene. If the fight scene wasn't in there,